Welcome back to another Crypto Gorilla video. It's the end of the week where we cover the biggest news stories in Web3. As usual, I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. And if you enjoy this kind of content, would you kindly hit that subscribe button? Jumping straight into project news, Azuki will be holding a 24-hour vote starting on Friday the 7th at 6 p.m. Eastern to determine the fate of the elemental backgrounds. Now, the vote is going to be taking place on their website, and we do get a glimpse of what the art could look like. But in terms of floor price, this is pretty much irrelevant. It's going to take a lot more than simply changing the background color to build back the trust that they lost. And the only way to fix that is by really delivering value to their holders, which is going to take a lot of time, which is something people in Web3 hate, but there's nothing you could do about that. Next up, we finally get a teaser about Artifact's Animus Project. The eggs were originally airdropped in November of 2022, and we were supposed to get an activation roughly 7 months ago in January. However, that was delayed after all the Monolith 2 FUD. Now, while I do not currently own an Animus egg, I'm very hopeful that there will be some sort of move to earn or quest to earn mechanics between the Animus eggs and the crypto kicks, similar to a game like Pokemon Go. Now, with this announcement, the price of eggs did see a slight spike. However, they have returned to the original price pre-announcement. Memeland paid out their first bounty for a bug that was reported by Shinraton and awarded 0.069 Ethereum, which is roughly $130. They also announced their trait developer kit, providing artists with raw files so they could begin to work on their own traits. And the tweet included a mention of their meme coin, which is going to be launching soon, as well as mentioning guidelines for tradables and the trait store. We also saw the Otherside Twitter account tweet out this image featuring various NFT collections, most of which were known partners from the original trailer that showed a World of Women. It showed a Meebit. However, the image also featured a Mutant Hound, for which the collection saw a brief 2x spike in the price. In gaming news, the parallel avatars began minting on Thursday and have some decent secondary volume considering the market conditions. Now, they will have a public sale on July 11th for 0.11 ETH, and the rest of the avatars are going to be reserved as rewards for their alpha. Now, if you don't know Parallel, they are a trading card game. However, they are expanding their universe with what seems to be a AAA RPG. Continuing in gaming news, Endless Clouds, the creators behind Treeverse, announced a brand new game called Capsule Heroes. Their game alpha is scheduled to kick off in Q4 of this year. However, if we check their Substack, they do mention that there will be no NFT implementation on game launch. However, in another Substack article, they do mention that the character NFTs from Treeverse will play a role in this game, making them cross-game compatible. They also mention the Treeverse plots of land. However, they do not mention what the utility in Capsule Heroes is going to be. In the wonderful world of art, Sothebys kicked off their very own Gen Art Program by holding a Dutch auction for themes and variations by Vera Molnar, which is a collection of 500 pieces starting at a price of 20 ETH all the way down to 2 ETH. Now, we also saw some people upset over the sale of an art piece for 175 ETH or roughly $350,000. Now, I'm not too sure what the controversy was about, as there were some recent sales over this price. Here we have a few of 260 ETH in March, in April. So I don't know why people are tripping out about this now. If you don't know this collection, it's AI art that was created by Robbie Barrett and handed out for absolutely free to people who attended a Christie's auction. And they're currently trading for, as you saw, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So anybody who collected these for absolutely free, that is a huge win for them. However, Robbie has since stopped making any NFT art, pretty much denouncing the space, saying that it has become a speculative market filled with degens and gamblers. Not a direct quote, but you get the idea. In product news, we saw the launch of Blur V2, which introduces optimized gas. Here they claim it is 50% less expensive. However, it's still pretty expensive. If you ever tried to sweep on Blur or mass accept bids on a collection, it's pretty expensive. Now, they also introduced trait bidding on 12 different collections with more points available for people who bid on traits. So hopefully our mid rares get some more price action with these bids. And they finish off the thread by mentioning there's going to be 3 more updates that are upcoming, followed by information on the Season 2 airdrop. Next up, Mark Zuckerberg is taking on Twitter with the launch of Threads. Now, if you want to follow me on Threads, I'm going to link it down below. It's the same handle that I have on Twitter, so Crypto Gorilla YT. However, I'm just going to be staying on Twitter. I'm already fed up of using Threads after one day. We also had this news story that Elon does seem to be suing them over this, so we'll see how that pans out. However, there is another competitor that nobody seems to be talking about, and this one is actually actually backed by the founder of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, and it is called Bluesky. Now, the app is a decentralized version of Twitter, and I guess with the news around Threads, they thought it would be good to announce their raise, and they raised $8 million. Next, in an interview this week with Fox Business, Larry Fink, the CEO of Blackrock, which is the company who just applied for the Bitcoin spot ETF, shared his opinion on Bitcoin and blockchain technology. Now, throughout the interview, he called Bitcoin digitized gold, as well as an international asset independent from any one country or currency. He also went on to talk about the wonders of blockchain technology, such as improvements to transactions, removing middlemen, and the benefits of transparency on the ledger. However, the part that nobody seems to be talking about is his opinion on the banking crisis, and that there will probably be more rate hikes, anywhere from 2 to 4 of 25 basis points each, which means we can have another 1% raise in the rate hikes. Now, this would have been amazing news. However, there is unfortunately some FUD in the market. If you haven't noticed, the crypto prices are crashing, and this seems to be around Binance. Now, we did get news that multiple key executives are leaving Binance, and it does seem to have something to do around the way CZ is handling the DOJ and the charges that are against them. And of course, with this, we do have people speculating that this is all going according to plan. Binance falls, BlackRock gets approved for their Bitcoin ETF, and then they could start buying Bitcoin at much lower prices, since if Binance goes down, the price of the crypto market is going to crash. Now, whether or not Binance is in hot water, I personally don't keep any funds on any centralized exchange, and I would never suggest anyone do that. As the classic saying goes, not your keys, not your crypto. So you definitely don't want to be caught in a situation like FTX or any of these other exchanges where they go down, your funds are frozen, and you can't get your money out. Finally, in fundraising, there was only one really interesting story other than the Bluesky story, and that is CryptoQuant, who have raised $6.5 million in their Series A. CryptoQuant is an on-chain data analysis platform. It does seem to have a decent amount of charts available for free. So if you're into trading crypto or like reading data, check it out. I'm going to put a link down below. This is not sponsored or an endorsement or anything. I just like these kinds of platforms. That's it for this week's news roundups. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, hit that retweet button. If you haven't already done so, would you kindly hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification. Thank you for watching the Crypto Gorilla. Peace.